Get the Knack and the Kings. Those two albums are on deck tonight on Life Revisited, a musical journey hosted by myself, Marqua. The premise of this show is to introduce you to or reintroduce you to good music in my opinion. Now, your homework, of course, is to go to YouTube and get the Knack. The Knack's album, Get the Knack. And the Kings are here. Dial them up, and the songs that I mentioned later, dial those up. And if you like those songs, then listen to more of them. Do your own research. So, I am here with my producer, Billy, and his girlfriend, Darla. They are on their quest to go to every single state in the union in alphabetical order to find out the most popular foods. And today they are in. How are you guys doing? They are on FaceTime because they are in Louisiana. And the most popular food is fried oyster po' boy. Po' boy. Now this particular one has half oyster and half shrimp. Po' boy. Sounds good. They're at Demolices in New Orleans. Nolens, however you say that. It's however you want to say it, really. Okay, and before we go any further in the continuing beer can collection series, we were at Bubs. Bubs beer. Bubs beer. If you had that in your collection, you probably have a pretty good collection. And here's the song I'm going to go with. I'm sorry. Take me down to Bubs City, where the grass is green, and if you drink Bubs, the girls look pretty. Oh, I got a 4 on that. 4. 1 out of 5 is all I can get. It's a 1 out of 10, but they are convinced I will never go above a 5, but I got a 4. That's my highest rating yet. Okay, moving right along here. Oh, real quick. Stereo lights. I need to get a new picture, I know, but I'm all amped up about stereo lights lately. Anyways, this series, and there's 2 parts to this series. Tolerable sing-along songs, part 1. Because there is a part 2. So, getting right down to it, the debut album. Debut album from the Knack is Get the Knack. And I think I was in a stereo, or not a stereo store, but an album store back in the day. And so many albums you need, like 1,000 of them. And I ran across this one, and I'm like, what should I get? And this one just said, Get the Knack. So, it was a call to action. Get the Knack. So I got the Knack. So that's how that happened. So here's some songs for your homework. What do we got here? Good girls don't girls. Sorry. Start over. Good girls don't. Good girls don't, but I do. Fantastic. Fantastic. And then, of course, my Sharona. And from our frequent contributor, Thomas C. Alexander, we have a little twist in the lyrics. My Corona. Of course. Thank you, Thomas C. So that is the Knack. Now we have, so these are the sing-along songs, and I'll explain that in a bit. The Kings are here. I believe their debut album also. This is like debut album heaven here. What do we got here? The Kings. And the reason I started this series of tolerable sing-alongs is because another frequent contributor, Paul Kobler, Prospect High School, hello, put it on his wall. If you want to hear some other songs to listen to, go to his Facebook wall. He's constantly putting on good music also. And I'm sweating profusely because I'm in Southwest Florida. So anyway, here's the Kings. The Kings, if you remember this song. The beat goes on and on and on and on. I got a 2. Everybody loves the weekend. Bum, bum, bum. From a Tuesday point of view. 3. Notching up. And then, same song. Switch into glide. Switch into glide. You got to remember that song. That was total sing-along music there. So thanks to Paul Kobler for starting this whole thing with the sing-alongs. So I believe that is it. I'm going to do a part 2, but that's going to be a separate video because that's got stories, etc. behind it. So, on behalf of my producer Billy and his girlfriend Darla, this is Marqua, host of Life Revisited, a musical journey. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? And I hear you clucking, big chicken. And scene. And of course, if you need me, I will be in a van down by the river. See you next time, very shortly, because we got tolerable sing-along songs, part 2.